There's a place where compasses spin wildly, where ships vanish, where the laws of physics break. And it's not where you think. This is the most mysterious place on Earth. And we're going there. Siberia, 1908, June 30th, 7:17 a.m. A fireball streaks across the sky, brighter than the sun. Witnesses 400 miles away see it, feel the heat on their faces. Then, impact. The explosion flattens 80 million trees, 2,000 square kilometers, an area the size of Rhode Island. The shock wave circles the Earth twice. Seismographs in London record it. Night skies glow over Asia. People in Britain can read newspapers outside at midnight. But here's the thing. No crater. No meteorite fragments. Nothing. Just 80 million fallen trees, all pointing away from a central spot. Scientists arrive 19 years later. The area is so remote, so inaccessible, it takes nearly 2 decades to mount an expedition. What they find doesn't make sense. Trees at ground zero are still standing, stripped of branches, burned, but standing. Like telephone poles. Everything around them? Obliterated. This is Tunguska. And 116 years later, we still don't know what happened. Meteorite? Maybe. But where's the impact crater? Comet? Possibly. But the physics don't add up. Some suggest a natural gas explosion from deep underground. Others whisper about something else entirely. The truth? Lost in a Siberian wasteland where even Google Maps gives up. Now let's talk about a place that's even stranger, because it kills you just for visiting. North Sentinel Island, Indian Ocean, 60 square kilometers. Population? Unknown. This island is forbidden. The Indian government enforces a 5-kilometer exclusion zone around it. You cannot go there, by law. Why? Because the people living there, the Sentinelese, have violently rejected contact with the outside world for thousands of years. In 1974, a film crew tried to land. They were greeted with arrows. The director took one to the thigh. In 1991, researchers tried peaceful contact. Arrows. In 2006, 2 fishermen drifted too close. They never came back. A helicopter sent to recover the bodies? Shot at. In 2018, an American missionary tried to visit. His body was seen on the beach by fishermen. The Sentinelese made sure no one could retrieve it. But here's what makes this truly mysterious. We know almost nothing about them. How many are there? Estimates range from 40 to 500. What language do they speak? Unknown. What do they believe? No idea. They've lived on this island for potentially 60,000 years. Isolated, untouched, unchanged. The 2004 tsunami that devastated Indonesia? It hit their island. Indian helicopters flew over to check for survivors. The Sentinelese shot arrows at them. They're fine. They don't want help. They don't want contact. They want to be left alone. And legally, morally, we must respect that. But think about it. There's a Stone Age civilization thriving on Earth right now, in the age of smartphones. And we know less about them than we do about Mars. Turkmenistan, 1971. Soviet geologists are drilling for natural gas. They hit a massive underground cavern. The ground collapses. The drilling rig falls in. A crater opens up, 70 meters wide, 30 meters deep. Gas starts pouring out. Methane. Toxic. Deadly. Someone makes a decision. Set it on fire. Let it burn off. It'll go out in a few weeks. That was 53 years ago. It's still burning. This is Darvasa. Locals call it the door to hell. At night, you can see the glow from miles away. Orange flames dance across the crater floor. The heat is unbearable even at the rim. The crater glows like a portal to another dimension. Tourists come from around the world to stare into it, to feel the heat, to witness something that shouldn't exist. Scientists estimated the gas would burn out in weeks, then months, then years. Now, no one knows when it'll stop. The Turkmen government wants to close it. They've tried. Twice. Both attempts failed. The door to hell refuses to shut. What's feeding it? How much gas is down there? Why hasn't it run out? No one has answers. Deep beneath the Karakum Desert, something burns, and burns, and burns. Northern Mexico, Chihuahua Desert. There's a patch of land about 50 kilometers across. Radio doesn't work there. TV signals die. Compasses spin. Magnetic fields go haywire. They call it the Mapimi Silent Zone. In 1970, a U.S. Air Force missile, launched from Utah, went off course by 400 miles and landed right there. The U.S. government sent teams to recover it. They built roads, flew in scientists, collected samples. Then they left, and never explained why the missile went there. Local report strange phenomena, unusual plants that don't grow anywhere else, animals with genetic mutations, lights in the sky. 3 researchers went missing in the zone in 1970s. When found days later, they couldn't explain where they'd been. Scientists note the zone sits on the same latitude as the Bermuda Triangle and the Himalayas sacred zones. Coincidence? The Mexican government restricts access, claims it's for environmental protection, but locals whisper about secret research, about things found there that don't belong. No one knows what makes this zone silent. Magnetic anomaly? Meteor impact? Underground minerals? Or something we don't have words for yet. Tunguska, North Sentinel Island, Darvasa, the Silent Zone. 4 places, 4 mysteries, 0 answers. Our planet is 4.5 billion years old. We've explored maybe 5% of the ocean floor, mapped less than half of the Amazon. What else is out there? What else are we missing? If this blew your mind, subscribe. Comment which mystery you want solved next, and remember, the world is stranger than we think. Way stranger.